Am I audible, class? So this was the question of stack that we were discussing yesterday. I once again show question to you. Okay. This is your sample paper that we were discussing yesterday. And this is the question. Question number 8. Julie has created a dictionary containing names and marks as key value pairs of 6 students. Write a program with the separate user defined functions to perform the following operations. Push the keys of dictionary into stack where the corresponding value is greater than 75 and pop and display the content of the stack. What you are to do, first of all, we will create a dictionary which will have key value pairs containing the name of the child and marks of the child. Okay. Then using the push function, we will make a push function, and in the push function, we have to transfer only the names of those students whose marks are above 75. Okay. And then we are to make another function pop where we will be eliminating or removing the elements from the stack. Clear? So this is the program. Starting from here, where I have shaded the portion. Is the Python program visible to everyone? I hope no problem coming to any child. Now in this dictionary, what we have done, I have taken the name of 6 students. I have taken 7 students along with the marks. Then I created an empty list because stack in Python is implemented as list. So I have taken an empty list also, right? And then for X in D, whenever you will use this for loop in dictionary, it will always point to the keys of the dictionary. Here X is pointing to the keys. I just write here, X here is pointing to each key starting from first key A. Then in order to check the value of the key, this is the key, this is the value of the key. In order to check the value of the key, I have taken D of X. D of X means the value of particular key. Value of the key. If the value of the key, this value, it is more than equal to 75. If the value of the key is more than equal to 75, then call the push function. Here I am invoking the push function. Calling the push function, pass stack L and key K as parameter. तो उस बच्चे का नाम और स्टैक पैरामीटर पास करके पुश फंक्शन को आप कॉल कीजिए। तो वी जंप टू द पुश फंक्शन। L and X are actual parameters. L and N are formal parameters. Then the name of the child, that is N, is pushed in the stack by using append method. Anybody can tell me why I have used append? You have done 11th class. You have done term 1. May I know why I have taken append function here? Anyone? Yes, Maulik.
Because it adds the new element at the end of the list.
Yes. Every time it will add one element at the end of the stack or the list. Very good, Maulik. All right. So one by one, it will check all the keys and it will call the push function only when the condition evaluates to true. जहां जहां मार्क 75 से ज्यादा और इक्वल टू 75 होंगे, at that very moment it will call the push function and it will append the name of the particular child in the stack. And finally, when the for loop is over, we are printing the stack. So we have B child, D child, and F child who are having marks more than 75. Right? So I just show it to you by running the program. Check it out. Check, please. Okay. Maulik, any question you have? Please unmute. Okay. So this was about the pushing of the element in the stack. Now we are to remove the element. Till the while loop is true. If your stack is not empty, print, call the pop function by passing stack as a parameter. Print function के अंदर ही pop function को मैंने कॉल करवाया है. Why in the print function, whatever value will be returned from there, it will get stored in here. Print here. Whatever value will come from the top, it will get stored or print directly over here. Okay. So we went to the pop method. Pop function में चले गए. First of all, check, is your stack empty? First condition we will see, is stack empty? To check if stack is empty. Because if your stack is empty, what you will delete from it? That will be the case of underflow. Already your stack is empty, what you will delete in it? Okay. Then if stack is not empty, it means some elements are there. Okay. Then call the pop function of the list. Pop function without any parameter, it will always remove the last element. It will always remove the last element. Clear? Otherwise, also, you know, the element which is inserted at the end in the stack will be the first element to be removed. Last in, first out. Last in, first out. The element which has been inserted at the last will be the one which has been removed first. Okay, got it? Otherwise, if stack is empty, return none. जब कुछ है ही नहीं डिलीट करने को तो क्या डिलीट करोगे आप? If already your stack is empty, what you will delete? So return none. None will come here and get print. Okay, got it? Otherwise, whatever element you have removed, that element will come and get print over here. Clear? So this is your complete question. Check it out. Clear? Then the second alternative here given, as per the second alternative, the examiner is saying alarm has a list containing 10 integers. You need to help him to create a program with separate user defined functions to perform the following operations. Traverse the content of the list and push the even numbers into the stack. You are to push all the even numbers into the stack. Here what we have done, we have pushed all the names of the students who are above 75. Now we are to create a list. We are having list and we are to transfer all the even elements in the stack. So what change will come in the coding? I just type here. जैसे मेरे पास एक लिस्ट है 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. Okay, so you find the length of the list. Okay, and you say for I in range X, if L of I modulus 2 equal to 0, we are to check for the even numbers. तो push function call करो list और list वाला वो element लेके. Okay, am I clear? You call the push function by taking list name and element of list as parameter. ठीक है, got it? Any questions, any queries? बस ये condition change है, बाकी सारा program as it is same है. This entire thing is same. Everything is same. You can make one more thing here. If you don't want to go with the range, you can go with this also. For X in L, if X modulus 2 equal to 0, push list comma X. ठीक है, clear? Got it? Any doubt, any queries? बस ये चीज करनी है, rest of the entire question is same. Okay, any doubt, any queries up till here? All right, now moving to the Next part, ninth question. I open notepad also over here. Is the notepad file visible to everyone? All right. So this is ninth question, first part. A table item has been created in the database with the following fields: item code, item name, quantity, and price. Give the SQL command to add a new field, discount of type integer. आपके पास एक टेबल है और टेबल का नाम है item. It has 4 columns. You want to add one new column. Fifth column आपने add करना है with the name discount and of type integer. Whenever you are to make amendments in the table, we will use alter table command. Whenever you are to make amendments in the record, we will use update command. So we use alter table, item, add keyword. Add keyword is used to add a new column in the existing table. Modify keyword is used in order to make changes in the existing column of the existing table. We are to add a new column. So add discount integer semicolon. This is how you can add a new column here. Am I clear? Any doubt, any queries up till here? All right. Moving to the second part. I just decrease the size. All right. Categorize the following commands into DDL and DML. DDL commands. DDL commands, already I have told you, the commands which are in relation to the creation and maintenance of the table. And the full form of DDL is data definition language. So what are the commands which are dealing with the DDL? Drop table. Then you have alter table. And for DML, DML commands are those commands which are in connection with the maintenance of the records, which manage the records of the table. The full form is data manipulation language. Okay. So the commands are insert into. These are in connection with the records of the table. Update, set. Okay. So this was about your DDL and DML commands. One question always comes based on DDL and DML, right? Now, moving to the 10th question. In 10th question, we have MySQL question. Charu has to create a database named MyEarth in MySQL. एक database बनाना है जिसका नाम है MyEarth. Create database MyEarth. ये तो first command हो गई. To create database MyEarth. Okay. She now needs to create a table named city in the database. Now she has to make a table with the name city in the database to store the records of various cities across the globe. So question to create table city, opening round bracket, first field, city code, city code, that is of data type character 5, and that is also a primary key. Okay, then we have city name, again data type character size 30. Then you have size, it is of type integer. Then next you have average temperature, it is of type integer. Then you have pollution rate, this is again of type integer. Last you have population, again of type integer. So that's all for all the fields. Here you close the bracket and put the semicolon. Okay, this is the completion of your question. Any doubts up till here? Please raise your hand. I will unmute you and you can ask your doubt. Yes, class. Any doubt to any child? All right. Then we have section C. Moving to section C. Eleventh question. These are the tables given to you. You are to write the SQL queries. You are to write the SQL queries for these tables. Okay. So we have first command to display the average salary of all employees department wise. To display average salary of all the employees department wise. Yes, any ideas? Anyone? हर डिपार्टमेंट में एम्प्लॉइज हैं, हर डिपार्टमेंट के एम्प्लॉइज को सैलरीज मिल रही हैं, तो एवरेज सैलरी कितनी है हर डिपार्टमेंट की, दैट वी आर टू फाइंड आउट. सिलेक्ट एवीजी ब्रैकेट सैलरी. ओके, फ्रॉम एम्प्लॉय ग्रुप बाय डिपार्टमेंट आईडी. ये देखो, he has told you in each department. So on the basis of departments, department ID, we have taken the average of salaries. Okay, all right. Next we have to display an respective department name of each employee whose salary is more than 50,000. First of all, name, then department name of each employee whose salary is more than 50,000. Okay. So department name यहाँ पे है, employee का name यहाँ पे है. We are to pick up the record from both the tables. We will apply equi-join. First of all, we are to find one ID, one field which is common in both the tables, and that is department ID. Department ID field is the field which is common in both the tables. So it has come. Select name, comma, department name from employee, comma, department where employee dot department ID is equal to department dot department ID. एक तो ये कंडीशन हो गई, because when you are joining, when you are using equi-join, you are to use the equal to operator and one field will be common in both the tables. सेकंड कंडीशन क्या है? सैलरी भी 50,000 से ऊपर हो and salary more than 50,000. Salary more than 50,000 semicolon. Am I clear with the command? Yes, please. Am I clear with the command? Any doubt? All right. To display the name of employees whose salary is not known in the alphabetical order. जैसे ये देखो सैलरी ये ब्लैंक है, this salary is blank. Jimmy, see the Jimmy employee, the salary is blank. We have no information regarding the salary of Jimmy. See, this cell is blank where my mouse pointer is moving. So we are to create the command of by giving the name of those employees whose salary is not known, जिनकी सैलरी नल है, हमें पता ही नहीं है सैलरी के बारे में. In alphabetical order, select name from employees where salary is null. When you are comparing salary, don't say is null, equal to null. No, it is not equal to null. It is null. Okay. Second, in alphabetical order, order by name. Alphabetical order तो name के base पर ही होगा ना, otherwise तो होगा ही नहीं. Alphabetical order will be on the basis of the name. Otherwise, it won't be possible. Okay. Next, number D. To display the department ID from table employee without repetition. Employee table से department ID निकालो, लेकिन duplicate हटा के. You are not to repeat it. So we say select distinct department ID from employee. Why we have used distinct here? Because we are not to take the duplicate values. We are to eliminate the duplicate values without repetition. Examiner ने clearly आपको indication दे दिया that without repeating the value, you are to print all the nuclear values, all the values single time. Okay. Then next comes your 12th question. Advantages and disadvantages of star topology. Okay. Then advantages of star topology are: first is ease of service, easy service. Okay. Then centralized control is there. It is easy to detect fault. Then easy to isolate the faulty node. अगर कोई नोड खराब हो गई है तो उसको स्ट्रक्चर में से आप easily remove कर सकते हो. Because you get easy to detect fault means it is easy to check where the fault has come, and you can remove that node due to which fault has come. Okay, so these are the advantages. Second, Then is disadvantages. Long cable required. If you want to add more nodes, you need to have more cable length, right? Then if hub fails, whole structure fails. The entire network in the star topology is dependent upon the central node. Central node से ही सारे connected है. अगर कोई single node fail हो जाए, network will not get disturbed. This can also be one advantage. Single node failure does not affect the whole network. If single node fails, it doesn't affect the whole network because all the nodes are connected with the central node. But if central node fails, जिसके साथ सारे connected हैं, वो central structure, central hub भी fail हो जाए, entire network will go down. Okay, these are the drawbacks of star topology. Clear to all? Any doubt, any queries up till here? Then www and web hosting, these are the definitions. How is packet switching different from circuit switching? Packet switching technique is store and forward technique. You receive the packet, see for the free channel, if the line is free, you can send the packet. If line is not free, you cannot send the packet. You withheld the packet and send it when the line is free. Okay, and in the packet switching, only the limited amount of data can be sent, and there is no need to have physical connection between the sender and the receiver. But in the circuit switching, the most important condition is first you establish connection between sender and receiver. Unless and until the connection is built, the communication cannot take place. Okay, this is the difference between packet and circuit switching. Am I clear to everyone in the lecture? Yes, please. All right. Now, one problem is coming into my notice again and again regarding your WAMP server problem. Okay, students are sending text to me. I just guide you what to do. First of all, you open the path where your Python is installed. Okay, you check the path of your Python. Like in my computer, this is the path in my laptop. In the C drive, there is one user folder. Then I have Aditya folder. In Aditya folder, I have app data. Then I have local in the app data. Local के अंदर programs, programs के अंदर Python, Python के अंदर Python 39, Python 39 के अंदर scripts, scripts के अंदर आपकी pip command, scripts के अंदर है आपकी pip command. You install WAMP server. Okay, you have installed the WAMP server. Open Python, open the WAMP server parallel, open the DOS command. Open the DOS command, your command prompt, and type this whole command. Okay, your users. Then ये मैं अपने लैपटॉप की कमांड कर रहा हूं, आप इसको टाइप मत करना. In your laptop where Python is installed, open that complete command. Okay, then local, then you have why they are coming. लोकल के अंदर मेरे हो गए प्रोग्राम्स, प्रोग्राम्स के अंदर आई हैव पाइथन, देन आई हैव पाइथन 39, देन आई हैव script or scripts. Then here type the command pip install mysql.connector और enter की press कर देना. It will take few seconds. MySQL connector will get installed. Okay, am I clear to all?